Yes, today, the 1st of October 2025, live in Boyo. This is a celebration. You can see our civilians marching after which the military march. You can see our civilians very happy. Boyo life. Boyo. Yeah. Some changes in their life. Some changes in their life. You know, so stress back.
Dona kırdı sare.
This is military parade. These are the pythons. Today, the 1st of October 2025, here in Boyo.
Ba sıkıntı ne? Sıkıntı sadece zengin ta. Nyanga? Hello?
Chai, na ihe nkele atọgbuo onwe ya. Hey! Chimo! Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, men and women of goodwill. My name again still remains Onyebuchinwa Ashigburobi, known as the Gracie or the Sea of the Sea, preaching nothing but the undiluted truth. Eziokwu nke Chineke ana-akọ mmiri, eziokwu nke Olisa bi n'igwe. That is the only thing that I have brought upon your platform. To you, my brothers and sisters, and to you, my friends, to listen. Now, if you watch this particular video that I played, this is October 1st in Ambazonia. The October 1st day before yesterday, they showed their resilient spirit, they showed their military might, they did a march pass to show how readiness that they are. These very Ambazonia people started fighting before us. and they are more resilient. This faith that we have passed on is the same faith that they have passed on. Are you aware that the main Ambazonian president was kidnapped from Nigeria? Extraordinary rendition to Cameroon. Are you aware? Chua Ayaba took over with other people. They were dragging on Mungwavishi, on Mungwavishi. At the end of the day, there is peace conference, which they handed it over to Chua Ayaba. The people that refused to hand over to Chua Ayaba are government agents that started castigating Chua Ayaba. But the people of Ambazonia moved front. And one of the things that happens in Ambazonia is one. Before you come, they will ask you, which plan do you have for our military? Because they do not believe in lobby. It was just yesterday that they invited, Elias to lobby for them. Just yesterday, they invited Moran Global to lobby for them. They do not believe in lobby. They believe in what they do in their land. They believe in how good that they fight and rescue their own people. That is where they believe. But our own people believe that, Mazi Nnamdi fought his own in his own different ways. Mazi Simon Ekpa fought. They don't believe in consistency. They believe that once this person is kidnapped, let us change and then enter into what they don't know. They don't know the reason why they kidnap people is for you to change. And you are dancing to the tone of the enemies. The reason why Nigeria keep on kidnapping your leaders is for you to change. The reason why the Cameroon government keep on kidnapping Ambazonian leaders is for them to change, but they never change. Before you take over, you must tell them what you have for their this thing. But in our own, if this person, you see power tussle people, they will come and tell you their own. Mazi Simon Ekpa never changed Mazi Nnamdi strategy. You know, they used to write to you, Mazi Simon Ekpa came up with his own. Mazi Simon Ekpa never came up with his own. I was there, and I knew the plan that we had under IPOB. Go and ask a Ejiofor that is talking rubbish now. At least I had it from a Ejiofor's mouth while addressing us. If I will not believe the one that we were taught during the distant days, from Ejiofor himself, I had it. He's typing rubbish and talking rubbish today for all his care. I wonder how people will shamelessly lie at the public. The man is shamelessly lying to the public. When I look at him, I just fake any issue. These are people that you want me to believe in. People that changes. As the weather change, they change. Liars and deceivers have no place in this very struggle. We move. I am Onyebuchinwa Ashibrobi, please. And the truth which I have brought upon this very platform, I am begging Elohim that truth should help and the truth should protect me. That's the only thing. I do not care about their lies and I do not care about their deceits. One thing that I care in life is truthfulness and in all sincerity. I care about it very, very well. Truthfulness and in all sincerity. Should you continue to peddle lies against your own self? Should you continue to lie against your own self? Go and learn from the Ambazonian people. Go and learn from them. Learn from the Amba people. Those are the people that you're supposed to learn from. Not talking rubbish, moving from one place to the other, concocting rubbish up and down. It doesn't change anything and wouldn't change anything. The only thing that can bring lasting peace and lasting resolution is when you know your agenda, when you know the thing that you want and press on it. That's the only thing that will change anything. Should you continue in your lies and deceit, you will lie to yourself for all you care, not to me. I am Onyebuchi Nwashigburobi. Look at the Ambazonian people. If you look, by this time they have gotten all the equipment. Look at them. They are looking very foreign, like a foreign soldiers. Our own soldiers have been neglected. They are the ones that we carry propaganda against. Cameroon's, Amber soldiers, they have a General No Pity, which was later died. General No Pity was later died. The most dangerous general in Ambazonia. He was later died. His name is General No Pity. Did they stop because they died their own, the number one general? The answer is no. The Ambazonia people, they rally around themselves, put another strategy and move on. Our own, you know, we blame the leaders, but even we, the people, we are supposed to be blamed because we make those ingrates the way that they are. They abandoned the strategy of Mazi Nnamdi, abandoned the strategy of Mazi Simon Ekpa, then brought their own strategy, and they want you to believe in their own strategy. They don't want to believe in the strategy that have been there before they came. They want you to buy into their own strategy, and this is where we are. This is just where we are. Should we continue like this? Somebody was telling me that I am lamenting. I am lamenting. And I was like looking at the person. The person was telling me, oh, you are lamenting. You are lamenting instead of you to support the moving government. What have your government moved to? Moving government. Some support or USB. Nah, I laugh at these very people. Their mindset is dead. You want me to join every Saturday? That is one thing that you want me to join. I wouldn't. I will be here preaching nothing but the undiluted truth to you. It doesn't matter what you do, and it doesn't matter how you want to use your mind to deceive your own self. It does not matter. The only thing that matters is telling you the truth and nothing but the truth. That's the only thing that matters a lot. I am Onyebuchi Nwashigburobi, please. Preaching nothing but the undiluted truth. Eziokwu nke Chineke ana-akọ mmiri. That is the only thing that I have brought upon your platform. Eziokwu nke Olisa Benigwe. And the only thing that you have to do is to hit the like button and share. That's the only thing that you have to do. You must hit the like button and share this very program amicably. You must hit the like button and share this very program amicably. That's the only thing. I'm not asking you to do any other thing. I'm not. I am just asking you to hit the like button and share. Do I ask you to do any other thing or rather than that? The answer is no. Just for us to move on. Now, if you look at the Ambazonians, you see their civilian population. You see the big microphone that they put in place in their capital, Boya. They are in their capital, Boya. They have never been defeated out of their capital. You see them putting microphone, putting everything, speaking in their own self. Their civilian population were well guided and secured. Can we say that in our own? In fact, we betrayed the military to the extent that they are afraid of their life. They don't know where to hide themselves anymore. They are afraid that they might be suing me any moment. That's whom we are. Bunch of betrayers, bunch of deceivers. That is whom we are. We love betraying our good soldiers very well. Those that God blessed us with. We love betraying them. That is whom we are. I am Onyebuchi Nwashigburobi. Those that cannot do anything to save their own self, they love betraying those that God have given unto them. That's just it. And at the end of the day, they will always cry, oh, look at what is happening to us. But they themselves cause what is happening to us because they love betrayal very much. They love betrayal and deceit very much. They cause what is happening to us. They are architect of what is happening to us. But we must move. It doesn't matter how far we fall. One thing that is very sacrosanct is that we will pick up ourselves and march forward again. If they like, they should continue to betray our freedom. It doesn't care how long. One thing that matters is the resilient spirit of the people that is looking for this very freedom. That's the only thing that matters, because those who are looking forward to betray us does not lose anything. They don't lose anything, because to them, betrayal runs in their vein. That's just it. To them, betrayal runs in their vein. And to us, freedom runs in our vein. And we must be consistent. Because if we are not consistent, we will be sweeping like overnight. We will be swept under the carpet. My name again still remains Onyebuchinwa Shibrobi, and the truth which I have brought here must save me and must save us. Let us move, please. Now, for those of you who are listening to me, I want you to know one thing. You see this particular freedom and the way and manner that we have come to rescue and restore the freedom is sacrosanct, and we must, as a people, restore the freedom, because Elohim Chukwu Okike Abiyama is God and not man, and only him will give us the desired freedom, not human being. We must learn from the Ambazonian people, not talking rubbish. We must learn. These are the Amba soldiers, looking very, very okay and well organized. Very, very wonderfully okay and well organized. But to us, our own, we look like Nde Liriboro. Our own. We love betraying our own people. And again, to the soldiers, you must do what the Ambazonia people did. You must do it. If you don't have the balls to do what the Ambazonian people did, then we must look elsewhere. The Ambazonian people fish out those box of saboteur. All of us watch it in a video. How they prayed to them in the open. And after praying to them, they said they don't have the power to judge them. So they have to send them to God for proper judgment. Yes, because our own people, we don't judge. We take you to God for proper judgment. That's the number one. The Ambazonian people must be copied. Must be copied if we want to move forward in this very freedom. And again, our own is that those of us who have run away from this very struggle, we love hiding from our pigeonhole and writing nonsense. Everyone wants to be noticed. Everyone wants to be in forefront. Everyone wants to be, and they have forgotten the main agenda. The main agenda is your own freedom. The destination is your own freedom. It is not self-centered thing that we run. The only thing that brought us here is because of the people, the cries of the people, because the people want to be free. That's the only thing that brought the Biafra people around in this very freedom. The desire to be free by our own people. That's the only thing that brought us. Our own people wants to be free. That's the only thing that brought us. Is there any other thing that brought us? The answer is no. But when you look around, you will see that our people have forgotten the original thing that brought them, and start ana-akụ inyo na-agagharị. Onye typụrụ ihe ọbụla ọ likere ya type chi ụzọ, waiting to be celebrated. Everyone wants to be seen as a Messiah. Is that not the case? Everyone wants to be seen as the Messiah. Why the people fighting for freedom is otherwise seen as a nobody. They want to just be addressed as the Messiah of the freedom. Is that supposed to be the case? I ask you, is that supposed to be the case? The case supposed to be all man, all eyes on the freedom. That's supposed to be the case. Not to notice me type of freedom. Oh, do you know who I am? I am Mr. This, I am Mr. That. In this very freedom, you are a nobody. Just note it. Freedom, you are a nobody. That you are claiming to be this or be that is because of the people made you what you are. And you must fight for those people. You must stand in gap for those people. You must fight for their own freedom in truthfulness and in all honesty. Not lying as if you are somebody whereas you are not. The reason why you dodge that you are fighting for the people's freedom is for you to be noticed. Mr. Notice Me. If you are noticed, then the people, you then want to impose yourself on the people. You want to control them. We have not come to be self-centered. That is not what brought us in this very freedom. We have come to fight for the real freedom. That is what brought us to this very freedom. To fight for the real freedom. To show our own people that we really care about their own freedom. Is there nothing more, nothing less? Please correct me. Is there any other thing that brought us here, if not for these very people who are maligned, who are subjugated, suppressed, pressed to the point that the enemies want their own extermination, and we have taken on it to say enough is enough, and we will stand for them. Ask yourself, are you standing for these very people? Or are you part of those, Mr. Notice Me, type of freedom fighters? Are you part of Mr. Notice Me type of freedom fighters? Or are you standing for the freedom and the true freedom of your own people? Which way are you? Which one are you doing? Please remember, my name again still remains Onyebuchinwa Ashiburobi, known as the Great Seer or the Sea of the Seer. Preaching to you, my friends, to you, my loved ones, to you, fellow Biafran people, and those who love truth. Can you look at Ambazonia and ask yourself, is this the case in Biafra? Look at the Ambazonia very well. After they have moved out of telling stories. They have moved out of telling stories. How you there? Good morning. How you there? They are not anywhere telling stories. They are no longer telling their people stories. They are not telling them, oh, Cameroon is doing them this or doing them that. The answer is no. They are not telling them that. But one thing that they are telling their own people is that sound of freedom. They have knocked it 9 good years and still moving. 9 years and still moving. Our own, we started 2021, right? And we are still staggering. 9 good years and they are still moving. This is what we call resilient spirit. Not after 9 years they kidnap this thing and the next person will tell them, oh, Cameroon is killing us. Cameroon is killing us. We don't want Cameroon is killing us. No, they kidnap first, second, third. Are you aware? Cho Ayaba was not even the second person. The deputy of the person that was inside, they equally kidnapped the person. And Cho Ayaba took over again. Are you aware? Many of us don't know. But these very people, their own goal is one. That is that thing that they agreed in the beginning. That is just it. Our own people will tell you, oh, leave that person to do his own. But Ambazonia people would ask you, are you doing that thing that we agreed? So it's two different people. Ambazonia people are more focused. Our own people are more of worshiping people instead of taking that decision which is organized them at the first place. Unlike Ambazonia, Ambazonia would ask the next person coming, there is something that we agreed. Are you standing in line with that agreement? As simple as ABCD. If you are standing in line with the agreement, they follow you. But our own people will ask, are you following Mr. A or Mr. B? Instead of, are you standing in line with the agreement? If you are not following Mr. A or Mr. B, they will even fight their own liberators and call them sellout, that they have now sold out because of the person that they don't know from Adam. It's two different people. Two different people. Two different people entirely. We have two different people. One people is focused in what they want, and that makes anybody that is coming to fool himself as their leader to know that this is not business as usual. Because the people will ask you, are you in line? If you are not in line, get out. If you are not in line, get out. They need somebody that will sponsor what they need. In fact, when the last person was disappeared, Chua Ayaba have it hot because they said, some of them said that Chua Ayaba is a government agent. They sponsored that narrative that he's a government agent, and they break into too many pieces. Then the people we are far watching Chua Ayaba faction was very, very resilient, pursuing what they want. They knew what they want, of which they keep their attention into what they want, and they were busy pursuing it. And when the people look at Chua Ayaba and said, no, this man is very, very focused. He is pursuing what we need, and therefore we must support Chua Ayaba. That's how the people definitely came back and started supporting Chua Ayaba. That's how they came back and started supporting Chua Lucas Ayaba. Are you getting it? Our own people is that even if you are moving forward, they will blackmail you. Oh, because you are not supporting this person, you are now fake. Oh, we must go and support this person. And I have asked these very people, is it freedom that you need or support of people that you don't know from Adam? Is that what you need? Because if you need your own freedom, you must be consistent. Your freedom calls for consistency. That's just it. If it is freedom that you need, you must wake up and pursue that freedom. Not losing focus. You must never lose any focus. If you need freedom, you wake up and fight for your own freedom. Not talking what does not hold water. That is not what brought us into this very freedom. You must wake up. Oh, this is what I need. You pursue it. When you pursue what you need, you will get what you need. But when you lose attention, lose focus, and you want to talk rubbish for all you care, you wouldn't get anywhere. Because one is that you must never move forward, because each time you want to move forward, that nonsense will come to you. Oh, this nonsense will say, oh, you have not talked about me today, and you keep on, your attention will be on nonsense, things that doesn't matter, and you will be there talking jargon. When you are busy talking this jargon, your brain will be telling you, oh, you are doing fantastically well. You are doing fantastically well. Our own people. I remember when we started now, our people we are bragging, Ambazonia is just a child play. What we will do. Go and ask them today, what have they done? Ambazonia is a child's play. Ambazonia have shown more resilience than them. The people now claiming Ambazonia is a child's play. Go and look at what Ambazonia have done and ask them, where are they? Ha ka na otu mpempe na-akọ tens ajabrata Oh, we are big, we are big. The only thing, in fact, when Biafra come, we will ban the people gathering in ECU and Nkwobi joint, because that is where they talk rubbish. They are there fooling themselves. They talk rubbish for all they care, and then they stand up and tell themselves that they are doing well. That is not what we need as a people, please. I am Onyebuchi Nwashiburobi. That is not what we need as a people. What we need is consistency. Consistency. Fighting for this very freedom in a consistent way and manner. Not busy deceiving ourselves as if we are doing well. Not busy telling ourselves lies. Look at the Ambazonia. And then ask yourself, is this the Biafra that you need? Ambazonia are now occupying their territory. Mount big speaker, sitting comfortably, knowing fully well that Cameroon cannot come there. Can you mount any big speaker in any way in Biafra land and tell our population to come? Look at how happy that they are, which shows that they control their territory. Where are you controlling today? The places that you control today, you sabotage, our people sabotage it. They are busy. Instead of busy fighting the Nigerian government, they are busy using the money that people are contributing, telling them that those people who are proclaiming territories are terrorists. Agwagi Ikwe. What God will judge in this very freedom. From me, from here, from the temple of the Gracie, it is good morning, please.